Well, driving on my way to work, gonna go to that the same job I've been going to. It's a bathroom remodel that we kind of came into it, and some guys had started it, and it's not an ideal scenario, but we're gonna make it good. So one of the parts of me making it good is I fixed a leak in the wall, and that was in a video like last week or the week before I put up. And a couple guys gave me comments on a couple things I should do different. And you know what? I did some research and they're absolutely right. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So come on along, you're on the John Freitag channel and I happen to be John Freitag. Somehow the algorithm dropped you off in my care for the next 10 or 15 minutes. So let's check this thing out. Well, here we are back at the job. So I gotta get back in that wall. Right down there, so I gotta cut my way into the drywall and get to those fittings. Oh, it's stuck down pretty good. Tanner did a good job spackling. Darn it. I think we put this back too good. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the neck. I'm gonna chisel my way through and I'll show you what it looks like when I get in there. Now would be a great time to hit that subscribe button. Holy smokes. Don't tell me drywall's weak. All right, here we are. I gotta get up above that too. Probably halfway there. I gotta open this wall up all the way from here up to here. Jeepers. So I'm gonna wind up opening this all up and gluing a fitting on that, and then I'm gonna screw it onto a PEX fitting here. We're gonna do that new. We're gonna get rid of this shark bite. Turns out shark bites, even if you look at the shark bite website, they're kind of, they'll lead you to believe they're meant for anything, but they're really not. The rubber O-rings can dry out and then they'll start leaking. We don't want that. And this, although it's really the right material, it's not the exact stuff. And although if this was in a cellar or in my house, my place, I probably wouldn't worry about it because it's never gonna come apart. But we're gonna change it because when it comes to PVC and CPVC, it's not recommended to mix PVC and CPVC, although it does work, it's not recommended. And it's also not recommended to mix schedules. So this is a Schedule 40 fitting, and this is Schedule 80. So I ordered up some Schedule 80 fittings so we can change that and go to Schedule 80 on that, and that'll make it a permanent fix. Tyler, can't you see I'm talking here? Always doing work and running a tile saw.
Tile saw.
Okay. This fitting is a Schedule 40 CPVC transition fitting. All right, so I'm learning more about CPVC than I ever wanted to because we never use it, let's face it. But now that we're in this repair scenario, it's best to know what we're doing. This fitting is a female adapter that I'm putting a PEX National Pipe Thread adapter into. The only way this will work on the hot water side is with a little rubber gasket, which is in there. And that gasket has to be in there to make up for the difference in expansion on the hot water side. Now, on the cold water side, I could use just a male adapter going into a female. That will work on the cold water side because you don't have that thermal expansion and contraction that will cause a drip leak. So we don't want that in a wall. So anyway, this is the hot side. So I'll be tearing that apart in a minute here and doing that. All right, continuing my education in CPVC, an education I never really wanted, learning more than I want to know about this stuff. Hopefully I never touch it again, to be honest, really. It's old stuff, it's old technology. I don't like gluing fittings together, it's just a little spooky, even though Schedule 40 half inch is rated at 600 PSI. So, shouldn't be a whole lot to worry about. But still, whatever, that's what I'm stuck with because we can't just replumb and tear out the other bathrooms and replumb the whole world. So this is where we're at. Anyway, I can make an actual mechanical pipe thread fitting So I've got this female PEX adapter. And I've got this male Schedule 80C PVC adapter, which is the exact same stuff as the stuff in the wall. So I'm not mixing and matching anything. So we're going with the recommended factory approved, Connor. Yep. I got a yep out of him. You won't hear it on tape, but yeah, I did. Anyway, so I'm gonna do this like a regular pipe fitting. I'm gonna wrap Teflon on it. I'm also gonna do some of the this blue stuff again, the pipe sealant. And then I'm gonna tighten it down really snug. Then I'm gonna clean up that pipe and we're gonna glue that on there just like I did with the other one already. Wrong again. I put tape on there, I couldn't get the fitting to go together, it's too tight. So I can't get Teflon on there, I'm gonna use some goo. Liquid tape, yeah, the blue goo. I'm gonna use some of this stuff on there. No tape, because I just can't get it to go together with the tape. It tries to cross thread. So that's what I'm gonna do. I probably should have left that other fitting off so I could show you the difference in Schedule 80 and Schedule 40, but there's a whole lot bigger. This is a whole lot bigger. The whole pipe sizing is bigger for 1/2 inch. And it is just a whole lot longer of a contact area. I didn't look it up, but these gotta be rated. I bet these are rated somewhere around probably 1,000 PSI. I mean, it's gonna be a good connection. So being this is the cold side, I could just use a regular mechanical connection like National Pipe Thread with the dope. Don't need the transition fitting, just a connector. Yeah, there we have it. We have our connections. This is the hot side with the rubber gasket inside the fitting. This is the cold side, which is a regular female and male adapter put together with pipe dope. So all I gotta do now is hook up my PEX lines and we should be good to go. And this will be thermally proper, so it can expand and contract and won't loosen up the threads, because that's not where the seal occurs. The seal occurs at the rubber. Whew. Got it. Okay, so this is all connected. I've got all my cinches on there. That's cinched. That's the proper joint. That's the proper joint. I think we're good now. Well, I got all those connections to the wall made, and I'm pretty confident about it. I mean, everything's done as per the recommended procedures, thanks to the guys who commented on it. Also, that other connection, I'm sure it would have lasted, but not 100%. Not the recommended way to do it. You got to do things right. You can't do them wrong, especially when it comes to something like that. Could actually destroy a house if that sprung off and just started shooting water. Could total a house. So we got to watch out for that kind of stuff. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. See you guys on the next one.